All right, Shalom Yasharala. Before we get started, we'll give our praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha HaKwadash. Double honors to the apostles, the bishops, and the elders of Great Millstone that teach and rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Back with another video. Title, this one's called Convenience. Convenience will get you destroyed. And this video going to be centered around the MOTB, the Mark of the Beast, which is the RFID C-Hip. And I was just thinking upon it. I got this video from TikTok. And she called herself the Chip Girl. All right. And you're going to see why. So I'm going to play the video for you. And I got some articles and another video we're going to look at. We're going to get into a few scriptures, and Lord will, you'll be edified.
Yes, you heard me right. Chip Girl. It is a type of technology that can do many things. One of them being opening a door. It also opens our bedroom door, as well as our office, as well as the drawers in our office. Our closet is chipped. And this is really cool. We can chip all of the doors. Look at it. We can even lock up our towels. See? We also chipped the gym. And the elevator. What the tech? Oh, whoops, it was already unlocked. Ta-da! We've also chipped the hallway and the cinema room. We also entertain a lot. So having a door and a door over there helps because we're able to lock it if we have parties and we don't want people to go on specific sides of the house. All it really is a form of technology that we can program to do cool things around our house.
So as you saw, she went around her home, and as she tapped her hand, right, a lot of things unlocked. Doors, cabinets, whatever. And this is what the elites, they want this for the new world, their new world order, so they can have everybody tracked, and they're going to push this thing out, and she's not going to be the one who's going to do it. They're going to use celebrities, and especially when you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, the Israelites, they're going to push it on you the most, because they're going to say it's convenient, it's a new way. Right, but that convenience is going to get you destroyed, man, by thermonuclear fire, and we're here to warn you of not taking the mark of the beast. Matter of fact, let's start with that. Look at Revelation 14 and 9. Doom for worshipers of the beast. All right, and the beast is, all right, the beast is, the Roman Empire coming back through America. All right. So it says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, the image is the system, right? And give me 1 second. All right, so yeah, if any man worship the beast, which the beast is the Roman Empire, revived through America, right? Let's get Ecclesiastes 1:9. It reads, the thing that hath been, it is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done, and there is no new thing under the sun. So there's nothing new under the sun, which is the earth. So it's just like people are reincarnated, regenerated in the earth. So are kingdoms and empires. And during the Roman Empire, the ones who were ruling were Edomites, right? So going back to Revelation 14, and it says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, which is the system, the Roman system, and receive his mark, which is that the little grain of rice, the rice grain, in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. So you receive that. If you take the mark, if you take the chip, all right, you will be destroyed by thermonuclear destruction. That's the judgment that's going to happen to those who receive it. You see, let's get Revelation 16. Right? Revelation 16, I'm going to start at verse 1. Then I heard a great voice out of the temple saying to the seven angels, Go your ways, and pour out the vials of the wrath of the Most High upon the earth. And the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worship his image. And this proves that the mark of the beast isn't what they say, because it's like the IUIC mainly said it's an embargo, or it's you got Israelites who say a sin is spiritual, proving that it's a grievous sore it's upon men, proving that you can't, it's not dealing with other nations, like IUIC says. But it says, which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worship his image. You get a few of these words. Let's get this word, I think is sore, which is Helkos. Excuse me. Helkos is a wound, especially a wound producing a discharge pus, a sore, and ulcer, right? So it's like you're gonna have a sore on your hand, but it's gonna be recognizable, like a cancer, if you want to say. Then you get to noisome, which is kakos. This is of a bad nature. Down here it says a troublesome, injurious, pernicious, destructful, baneful. And I believe I looked this word up. I'm gonna copy it. Baneful. Let's try to add them online. See what it gives us. Doesn't really give us much. It's cool. Let's go to Google. It says the baneful effects of envy and jealousy. No. Yeah, productive of destruction or woe. It says seriously harmful or baneful influence. Poisonous. See? But I think it was injurious. And it says causing or likely to cause damage or harmful. Inflicting or tending to inflict injury. But you get the point, So you get the point of that, right? And then it's grievous, right? Paneras, going to the point in ethical sense, so like no. In a physical sense, diseased or blind. You see, so if you get the mark, you're first going to be you're going to have a pus, a sore and ulcer on your hand, right? That's going to be full of a discharge. There's going to be you're going to be diseased, and then after that, while you have that sore, when Yahushua finally returns, those who have the mark, they're going to be destroyed by thermonuclear fire and via weighted chariots. Let's read this in the NLT version. It says, verse 2, so the first angel left the temple and poured out his bowl on the earth and put out his bowl. So let me slow down. So the first angel left the temple and poured out his bowl on the earth, and horrible, malignant sores broke out on everyone who had the mark of the beast and who worship his statue, which is actually the image. The image is the system. We got videos on that. You see, so there's a judgment that comes if you take the mark of the beast. But like I said, when they get this ready to roll this thing out for they're getting digital IDs ready. They're trying to get digital money, digital currency. Okay, they want a digital system so they can track and trace, the people, right? So first I got so we watched that video. So yeah, let's read this. It says, tired of losing keys? Now get chip installed for unlocking door hassle-free. And you see they got the girl up there, the chip girl, right? It says, in today's technologically advanced world, anything is possible. You just need to imagine this holds true for micro C-hips, which can now be installed for several purposes. And they got another video up here.
Chip Girl here. So a lot of you are either new or still confused on what the chip in my hand really does. Inside of my hand, there's a very small piece of technology. It's about the size of a grain of rice. Its most basic function is to be used as a key. We use the technology to lock up our front door and other places around our house. The thing that's different about my hand that a key doesn't have is that I can reprogram this anytime I want. So let's say I move or somebody gets the information on my chip, I can easily change it. You guys also keep asking why we chippy everything in our house. When we say something is chipped, all we really mean is that it has the capability of being locked. So let's say we have guests over. If they want to lock this area of the house, they can. Or when we chippy the gym, it's because we don't want our guests or our kids to get hurt on this equipment. We also entertain a lot. So having a door and a door over there helps because we're able to lock it if we have parties and we don't want people to go on specific sides of the house. All it really is a form of technology that we can program to do cool things around our house. Comment below if you need to know more.
So you see it. All right, which is they're going to push that convenience. You know, it's convenient for you to keep out intruders and, you know, if you don't want nothing, you know, you losing your wallet or your keys, right? The instances of micro C-hips being injected into one's body and spy-related thriller movies seem to have become real now, as a woman recently got a chip implanted in her hand to unlock doors and cut boards without keys. In some videos you upload on YouTube, the woman can be seen getting the C-hip or the implanted, and also use it to open electronic doors, etc. in her house, you know, which we saw in the other video I played. You see? So they're going to use that, you know, for like a thing of convenience. Like, you know, you losing your keys, tired of losing your wallet, stuff like that. Your car keys, whatever, just get this micro C-hip and you don't got to worry about none of that. Let's watch this video from YouTube. This is Metro Detroit man implants Tesla key into his hand.
All right, so here's a question for you. Do you have trouble keeping track of your car keys? Listen, we all do, right? Well, here's the thing. A Metro Detroit man thinks that he solved that problem. He turned himself into the key. His name is Brandon Delali, and he had a chip implanted into his hand that lets him get into his Tesla. Look at this. And it also starts the engine. Can you believe that? All it takes is a simple wave of the hand like you just saw there. Delali says that he's no Tesla superfan, but he is a super fan of technology.
I'm a huge tech nerd. I work in technology. You can't lose your hand, so you'll always have a way of getting in your car.
You heard that? You can't lose your hand. Let's replay that.
Tesla superfan, but he is a super fan of technology.
I'm a huge tech nerd. I work in technology. You can't lose your hand, so you'll always have a way of getting in your car.
Yeah, that'll do ya. Delali already had a chip implanted in his other hand that allows him to unlock his door to his house. And it also holds his contact and medical information like COVID vaccinations.
I didn't know they were going to play that part, so they take down this video. You know, Salakia for that. But you heard it. You can't lose your hand, man. You see?
An act of vandalism.
I didn't know I was going to play, but yeah. You see? And then they're going to use the, you know, they're getting ready for the, you know, well, I'm just pull it up. Right? So this is the dealing with palm payment. Global payment networks are reading palms as the future in retail. Right? So because Amazon already got it. That's called Amazon One. You can look it up. You just scan your hand and then read your palm. What you think they getting ready getting you ready for, right? Because cash is gonna be done away with soon. You know, physical cash, they're not gonna be using that anymore, right? It's gonna be digital currency. Palm biometric scans are joining taps with smartphones and smartwatches and pay by face systems as an increasingly popular option for making in-person payments. Key players like Tencent, Visa, Amazon, JP Morgan, and MasterCard are increasingly backing palm-based payment systems, signaling a future where physical wallets might become obsolete. See that? So your wallet, you won't need your wallet no more. You won't need a credit card. You know, you just got your hand, scan it, you good. Tencent has partnered Visa on the introduction of its palm recognition technology for digital payments in international markets, starting with a pilot program in Singapore. The initiative allows Visa's cardholder from select banks, including DBS, OCBC, and UOB, to use palm scanning to complete transactions. The partnership was revealed at the Singapore FinTech Festival, where attendees were able to try the Pay by Palm system at both Tencent and Visa booths. As part of the pilot, users will be able to test the technology at a cafe in Singapore, with potential plans for a broader rollout in the future, the company reveals. Visa has in the past showed its its Pay by Palm biometric payment technology. At a separate event, Tencent Cloud introduced a palm verification system that uses infrared cameras to capture and analyze vein patterns and prints within the palm. See, so this is what they're getting you ready for, man. You know, I read a little bit more. It says, for pilot participants, enrollment involves a one-time setup at the point of sale. Customers will be asked to tap their Visa card, scan their palm, and complete an authentication process. After enrollment, a payment token linked to the user's palm biometric data will enable them to make payments by waving their hand over the sensor, eliminating the need for physical cards or mobile devices. So there's been a gradual thing with this. First it was cash, then they came out with the credit card, then they got the phone. Now you can pay with your phone, right? Sometimes I do it, you know. You go to the store, you got Apple Pay, your Cash App, you just tap your phone. Now, you know, with this new, you know, as things are moving on in the future, they want you to pay with your hand. By doing what? By having that plan in you, man. You see? And I'll put the link in the description. I'll read this down here. It says financial institutions and retailers are also showing strong support for palm biometrics. JP Morgan plans a broad rollout of palm-based payment technology in 2025, and MasterCard has integrated palm biometrics into its biometric checkout program. Amazon, right, has fully deployed its palm scanning technology. Amazon One across all Whole Foods stores in the U.S., and WeChat launched its Palm Pay system across convenience stores and various retail outlets in China. You see, it says outside the U.S. and China, the digital payment platform Main Money introduced palm biometric payments in the Democratic Republic of Congo through a partnership with Kio and AI Tech. So this is what's coming. All right, and that's what they're going to use convenience. You don't got to use your, you know, scramble for your wallet or, you know, get your car keys or your door keys. You know, convenience will get you destroyed, man. Okay, so be careful with this stuff. We always go into Revelation 13:16, and then he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark. That word mark in the Greek is charagma, in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666, which is 666. Okay, and this is another thing to think about. If we know that Esau is not spiritual at all, so why would he come out with a spiritual mark? We know that he's a carnal man. You see, he has no spirituality in him at all. So why would the mark of the beast be a spiritual thing? You know, Esau is very, very carnal. They're not spiritual people. If you see a so-called white man being spiritual, he's more likely a Israelite. You see, so that's something to think about, man. You know, but I didn't want to make this too long. I just wanted to, you know, bring something out, you know, dealing with, centered around that, because we're in that time. You know, the time of Jacob's trouble is coming. World War III is going to pop off. But before World War III, you know, gets to fully, you know, to its height, the mark of the beast has to come, you know. And we always tell you that the mark of the beast is the RFID chip. And if you don't know what it is, Matter of fact, let's look at what a RFID technology. All right. It says radio frequency identification. What is it? Radio frequency identification, which is RFID technology, right? Use radio waves to identify people or objects. There is a device that reads information contained in a wireless device or tag from a distance without making any physical contact or acquiring a line of sight. So it says, let's you know what that is. What is? This is what it is, man. See? It says a human micro C-hip implant is an electronic device implanted subcutaneously. Hope I said that right. Usually via an injection. So they're gonna put it in you, man. You know. Right here, micro implants are tiny electronic devices that can be inserted under the skin for a variety of purposes, which is identification, payment, health monitoring, tracking. Micro C-hips can be used to track patients and families or to help prevent baby swapping or kidnapping. You see, and they're going to use things like this to, to get the people, And this is another one. Revelation 19:20. And the beast was taken, and with him the false prophet that wrought miracles before him, with which he deceived them that had received the mark of the beast, and them that worship his image. These both were cast alive into a lake of fire, burning with brimstone. You see, people gonna be deceived by this because of what they're gonna use for it. You can like if you lose your pet, or for those who are paraplegic, you got Neuralink, putting that in the back of their head and saying they can move they can walk again or move their hands or they can see. That's gonna be the miracles in the times to come, man. Which is let's get on real quick. Second Thessalonians 2:8, and then shall that wicked, which is Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, which is starting with the elites, be revealed, with whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders. They're coming with lying wonders, man. Let's read this in the NLT, matter of fact. Verse 8, then the man of lawlessness will be revealed, but the Lord Yahushua will kill him with the breath of his mouth and destroy him by the splendor of his coming. This man will come to do the work of Satan, which they're doing right now, with counterfeit power and signs and miracles. He will use every kind of evil deception to fool those on their way to destruction, because they refuse to love and accept the truth that will save them. You see, so they're gonna use all kind of lying wonders and signs to get the people, man, to deceive the people. And a lot of them are going to be deceived, but the elect, they're not going to be deceived, man, because they're going to know, Lord willing, we are that number. So convenience will get you destroyed, man. Remember, you will be destroyed if you take the micro C hit, man. You'll be destroyed by thermonuclear fire. So Lord's willing, this was edifying. I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha HaKodash, and double honors to the apostles, the bishops, and the elders of Great Millstone that teach and rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Lord's will, you was edified. Till next video, I'm going to say, Shalom.